Hello. So today I want to talk about my favorite moral theory that we have discussed so far in class, and that is utilitarianism, specifically utilitarianism. So, in simple terms, utilitarianism is a moral theory that focuses on the consequences of our actions, be that good or bad, no matter the intentions we had behind them. If our actions promote pleasure, then they are morally right, and if they promote any type of pain, then they are immoral. The idea is to make choices that promote the most happiness of others, even if that choice might not bring us as much happiness. Utilitarianism says that you should choose the actions that promote the greatest good for the greatest number, no matter if that action seems wrong. So, for example, stealing food out of a grocery store to feed your starving family, or for example, robbing a bank and donating that money to a homeless shelter. So, yes, in that case, your actions were illegal, but they brought happiness to a lot of people. One, you gave food to your starving family, and the other, you gave money to people in need. So, that's essentially what utilitarianism is no matter what it is, you have to do it if that means that you are making a lot of people happy. So, hedonistic calculus is a method used to measure and compare the consequences of different actions in terms of pleasure and pain. The criteria for this is number 1, intensity, how strong or intense the pleasure or pain is. The duration, how long will the pleasure or pain last. Third is certainty, how likely it is for pleasure or pain to occur. Fourth is proximity, how soon will the pleasure or pain happen. Fecundity is the fifth one, and it says, will the pleasure lead to more pleasure in the future, or will the pain lead to more pain? Sixth is purity, how free from pain is the pleasure, or how free from pleasure is the pain. And the last one is extent, how many people are affected by this pleasure or pain. So, how does utilitarianism apply to a dystopia world? So, for the example that I used in Hunger Games, I decided to go with Katniss' hairstylist Cinna because he was in charge of not only making Katniss look good for the Capitol and to represent District 12, but he single-handedly, I would say, created a symbol for the rebellion against the Capitol. And it started when he made or designed her first dress, the Girl on Fire dress. That was the first symbol of defiance, and it was honestly the reason why so much attention was brought to her, because of the fire, or how the dress caught fire. And he later on designed her Mockingjay dress, which originally was a wedding dress that Snow had made her wear, and he changed it to, again, catch fire and take shape of, have wings. So that dress became the symbol for the rebellion, as well as the Mockingjay became the symbol of the rebellion. He helped her be seen as a symbol of resistance and as the face of the revolution. He knew that these actions would be risking his own safety, because he could have been punished by the Capitol or even killed by them. His sacrifice did lead to his death, but the decision that he made helped a lot of people to join the rebellion and fight for their freedom. So that's how it correlates to utilitarianism, because he knew that what he had to do could potentially be dangerous, but if it would help a lot of people, he went for it, he did it, and, he played a pivotal role in the rebellion. So, in conclusion, utilitarianism is a way of making decisions that emphasizes the importance of making the most amount of people happy. However, there are drawbacks, like making decisions that could put your own self in danger or in illegal situations in order to make others content. So essentially, it's just a very extreme version of people pleasing. Yes, it's bringing happiness to people, but what about yourself? You could, be putting yourself in danger. So that is why I personally don't think it's perfect, and we definitely should not be living life like that. But it does say it a good framework for morality.